My name is Mizuki Hidaka. I'm 26, and I was just asked to break up by my girlfriend.
Mizuki, I'm sorry. Let's break up.
Huh? Why?
Well, I just felt like it was a good time for us to split, you know?
Can you tell me the real reason? I could get over it better that way.
Really? Then I'll tell you. I'm gonna go out with your younger brother.
I wasn't that surprised by that because it was the third time my younger brother stole my girlfriend. The first time he stole my girlfriend was when I was a junior in high school. He had taken my girlfriend of 1 year like it was nothing from me.
Sorry, Mizuki. I want to go out with Kazuki.
What? With him? Why? We've been dating for a year.
I don't know. He's just kind of better than you.
Sorry, bro, but don't you think it's better for people that like each other to date? Okay, whatever. My brother was smart and more athletic than me. I'm pretty sure he's better looking than me too, but after dating a girl for a whole year, you'd think she'd be loyal. I was pretty shocked. He'd always kind of looked down on me, and he just continued to look down on me even more since then. He took my girlfriend in college as well.
Sorry, Mizuki. I've betrayed you.
Huh? What happened?
Well, I was invited out for drinks with Kuzuki, and we were both really drunk, and I've just fallen for him after what he did to me.
What? After he stole my girlfriend once, I had a pretty terrible relationship with him. I never talked to him at home, and he never talks to me either. But the second I have a girlfriend, he always asks me about her and tries to steal her, so I always had a sneaking suspicion. Is he having fun taking my girl?
Sorry, Mizuki.
It's fine. Go have a nice life.
Oh, welcome home, Mizuki.
Hey, guys.
What is it, dear?
I'm gonna leave the house. I used to go to college from my house, but I had enough. I told them that I didn't need any money and that I would use all my money from my part-time job to figure things out. And the next day, I found an apartment, and the day after that, I was already moved in. I didn't want to see his face anymore. Just means that they were never that good to begin with. This time, I hope I meet someone who's really worth my time. But even after starting my job, this happens. Damn it! How did he find out about my girlfriend? Is he having that much fun taking my girlfriend? I was furious, but he'd always been better at studying than me, so he was able to find a job at a greater company and is apparently someone with a bright future. If you want to compare status, I'm nowhere near my younger brother.
Hidaka-san, do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I was going to reply to the mail from a client, and the paragraph is acting all funny. Can you take a look?
Let me see. Oh, wait. I think you should just add the goodbye here.
Oh, that makes it complete, huh? Thank you. I'm really not good at business lingo, so...
It's just getting used to it. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. My coworker Kusaka-san was terrible at using her computer and was often despised by other employees, but I taught her from the ground up, and she slowly but surely started gaining more responsibilities. She still seemed to struggle with phone calls and emails, but she's great at operating her PC now. She was really fun to talk to, so I kinda like her.
Hidaka-san, did something happen? You look sad.
Huh? Really?
You look like you had something happen to you with a woman. Wanna go grab some drinks?
Dang, you got me. I thought I had everyone fooled. I'm down to grab drinks, though.
Yay!
I couldn't say that my younger brother had stolen my girlfriends from me. I told her about the fact that I lost my girlfriend, but I left out details. Ever since, she'd been showing up at my house more frequently to drink.
Your house is so comfy. I love drinking here.
You can't drink too much or you can't go home.
You'll let me stay here if anything happens, right?
We're not even going out. You can't do that.
You're so straight-edged. I love that about you.
Huh? Love?
You had a girlfriend, so I kept it to myself. I was really hoping you'd be single again. I like you. I loved how much you helped me when I couldn't work on my own.
Kusaka-san. That's how we spent the night together and ended up going out. However, one weekend, I stumbled into Kuzuki while we were out shopping together. Huh? Hey, bro. Is that your new girlfriend? Kuzuki? Yeah?
Huh? Is that your brother?
Yeah, it is. You must be surprised that we don't look alike, huh? He got all the bad parts of my dad and mom. Of course, his face.
I see.
This isn't a coincidence. He knew about my girlfriend and stumbled into me. The fact that he was talking to me at all meant that he had some agenda. I really liked her, so I didn't want him to take her. That's why I tried to stop him from getting closer to her, but he just followed me to my house. I think this is the first time I've been in my brother's room. He's always so stingy, so he never invited me out to his house. Don't you think he's mean to his younger brother?
Really? Mizuki-san seemed like he was kind to everyone. And I thought he took care of his family especially so. I'm surprised.
I want to take care of Dad and Mom, but I really can't stand him. Kusaka-san is all smiling with Kuzuki, too. Is he just more attractive than me? I'm sure he's just gonna steal my girl again. And I don't want him to take her. What do I do? Kuzuki, I want to spend time with my girlfriend for the rest of the day, so can you go home? What? You're so rude. You don't want to be kind to your brother that you haven't seen in a long time? I don't think that at all. I'll hang out with you again another day. Kusaka-san, come on, don't you agree with me? He's being an ass, right? Kuzuki, stop trying to close the dishes with Kusaka-san. He kept coming to my house when Kusaka-san came over to my house. I didn't want Kusaka-san to think badly of me for not inviting my brother in, so I couldn't just kick him out. But that made him go into full swing. Sorry, I gotta answer this.
Okay.
This is my chance. Hey, Kusaka-san, are you really satisfied with my brother?
Huh?
You should be with someone like me since you're so beautiful, huh?
What? What are you talking about?
If you go out with me, we're gonna be such a beautiful couple. Don't you think we're better for each other? Let's go out.
Are you saying that in your own brother's house while I'm dating him?
Don't worry, you can just be honest with yourself and the rest will figure itself out.
Be honest with myself, huh? Well, to be honest with you, I wanted to spend time with Mizuki, but you always show up and get in the way. That's what you are, in the way.
Huh?
I was keeping it to myself because you're his brother. But I don't get what the hell you're talking about, you're better. Mizuki-san is so much better than you. Can you leave now?
What? She's such a badass! Apparently he had tried to seduce her while I was on the phone, but she completely shut it down. Felt so great. I was so proud to have her as my girlfriend. I'm sure he must have been terribly upset about this too. He basically floated his way out of my house. A week later, I found her! I'm gonna get her this time. There's no way that I'm worse than him. She's gonna fall for me. Kusaka-san, what are you doing here? Wanna go grab some lunch with me?
You really think I'm just standing around doing nothing? I'm waiting for Mizuki to show up. Leave me alone.
How dare him! He's just leaving a woman all alone like this at the station? He's seriously the worst.
I just left early is all.
I would never make you wait.
What? Get your nasty paws off me.
Huh?
You're seriously disgusting. Oh my gosh. Are you seriously his brother? I'm so grossed out now.
You don't have to be so alarmed. Are you worried about my brother getting mad at you over us dating? It's okay, he's used to giving up his girlfriend to me.
What?
All my brother's exes always started dating me after I invite them to date me. He's always just been giving up when I tell them that I like them.
You've been pulling this shit on his other girlfriends too? You piece of shit. Wait, hang on. The fact that I'm able to date him, though, means that I should thank you for making the opportunity for us to date.
Oh, you don't have to thank me.
Why are you trembling, boy? You were dropping cheesy lines on me just a second ago. You finally lost your marbles.
Yes!
You know, I used to be the leader of a delinquent gang. The CEO of our company is an old delinquent I knew, and he hired me because I wanted to turn my life around. I didn't know how to do anything, but Mizuki-san helped me out. I don't give a shit about your face or income. There are a billion people with better faces and more money than you. But there's a few people as patient and as kind as Mizuki-san. Don't ever show up around me again, you shithead!
Ah! Kusaka-san, sorry to keep you waiting. How long were you here for?
Oh, I just got here. Don't worry.
Kazuki stopped showing up at my house or even around us at all after that day. Maybe he gave up because Kusaka-san told him off. I'm really enjoying my life with someone who's interested in me and not my brother. I heard she was an ex-delinquent, but man, she was terrifying. I was so badass. I'm sure he just stopped because of how strongly she told him off.
Seems like you didn't see me getting pissed off earlier.
I'm Kanata Kisanagi, 26 years old, and my sister Konoha is currently working as a model. Unlike me, she has a very pretty face and made her debut as a model when she was scouted in a downtown area during her high school years. Konoha's getting prettier and prettier. Even though she's my sister, she's already an inhabitant of another world. As for me, I've taken over my family's business, and I'm the manager of a yakitori restaurant in front of the station. I haven't told anyone that my sister is a model. She might get made fun of if people find out that a dull guy like me is her brother. I need to live discreetly. However, it's not that Konoha and I don't get along well. If anything, we're pretty close. The reason being, Konoha is a bit of a brocon.
I want to go buy some furniture, so come with me, big brother.
Konoha contacts me regularly, and we meet several times a month unless it's a very busy work season. I was called out again today, so I came to Konoha's house. She calls me on her days off like crazy. Oh, I'm happy to see Konoha too, but...
Yes, Kanata, hello.
Wait, Nagisa? It was not Konoha who opened the front door, but Nagisa, a fellow model. When I come to Konoha's house, I have to meet Konoha's friends, and Nagisa is one of the most gorgeous among them.
Your face was on the monitor, so I opened the door.
Thanks! Where's Konoha?
Konoha's on a monster hunt for a jewel or something.
What is she doing leaving her friends?
I didn't get it again.
Idiot! What are you doing leaving Nagisa?
Oh, you're here, brother. I can't get the jewel. I want to make rounds, so help me.
I said stop leaving Nagisa alone!
We're playing games together. That's okay. I'm playing a different game, and it's fun to catch them off guard and capture them from behind.
The kind where you feel bad when you give it a direct hit to the brain? Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'll be sure to do it next time. Oh, big brother. I'm hungry, so make me something to eat.
You just told me to go with you on your rounds.
Soft omelet with salad, please. Please.
What? Even Nagisa?
Kanata's food is so delicious.
I guess I have no choice.
So easy to convince.
I'll only put green peas in yours.
What? Oh, Kanata-san, that scar on your arm. What happened?
Whoa, she's really beautiful up close. Oh, It's just a small injury.
What kind of injury?
I'm weak. But I got all hot and bothered out of a sense of justice or something.
More details, please.
So close! I had never seen Nagisa so eager before, and I was slightly panicking at the situation of seeing a beautiful model who's been on the cover of magazines many times at such close range.
He doesn't remember much about it himself.
What?
Apparently he was beaten up by a scary guy, but he doesn't remember much about it. By the time he realized, he was in the hospital bed.
Yeah, that's right. It's a pathetic story about a guy who tried to save a girl but couldn't become a righteous hero.
That was about 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but why?
Please, tell me more.
Yeah, I'll tell you as far as I can remember. 3 years ago. Let me tell you first, I've never been in a fight before, and I'm just a weakling with no fighting skills. But I have an infuriatingly strong sense of justice, and I sometimes act recklessly. Whew, I'm tired again today. I'll watch the rest of the drama when I get home. Huh? The side street was dark and narrow, so I couldn't recognize her face well, but it seemed to be a pretty girl judging by her aura who was in an argument with a bad group of men. The girl, she's getting tangled up. A girl alone surrounded by such scary people. Are they threatening her? I have to help her! If it became an incident later on, I didn't want to regret not helping her. Above all, I couldn't leave a girl in trouble. I interrupted. That girl looks like she's uncomfortable, so please stop. Huh? What do you want? Stay out of this. She's scared. What are you three grown men doing here? I'll call the police. We're business associates, and she tried to violate her contract. So we're just having a little chat. Anyways, don't tell us what to do. Business associates? Are you sure? Doesn't look like that, but let's all calm down first. Shut up! The man had a knife in his hands. His glaring eyes, which I could see even in the dark, and the strange atmosphere made me feel like I had to leave the place immediately or I would be in danger. Let's just stay calm, okay? We don't want any trouble. You don't understand. There's no way it's gonna be trouble. I got involved with people I shouldn't have gotten involved with. The guys who were definitely more used to fighting than I was were as bad as they looked. I was just focused on protecting the girl.
Are you okay?
Run while you still can!
There is no way I could do that!
I'm fine, so hurry!
But your arm...
If I can't save you, I'll be screwed up! Do me a favor and save yourself! Hurry up, please!
Okay, thank you.
I vaguely remember the part until she left, but my vision, which had been dark, grew darker and darker. I wonder if she got away. What am I doing? Getting involved in unnecessary things. But if she's okay, my tiny sense of justice will be rewarded. Just before I passed out, I didn't hear a sound. I even thought my life was over. But when I woke up, I saw an unfamiliar ceiling in the hospital and realized I was on a bed.
Brother, you're awake!
Wait, why am I...
Stupid wannabe hero! What if you didn't wake up like this?
What? I'm alive? Am I in heaven?
I'll drag you back even if you were dead.
Oh, I'm alive.
Mom, Dad, he's awake!
After I woke up, things were hectic for a while. The police asked me a lot of questions, and Konoha went on a rampage, and I had to be searched all over my body. My parents were also very worried, and we had to close the store for a while.
If there is even the slightest abnormality, please hospitalize him. I don't care how much it costs. Please, investigate everything thoroughly, please.
And so that's how it went.
They caught the culprit too. The company itself was pretty illegal too, wasn't it?
I heard it was some kind of corrupt entertainment agency. I heard that the incident led to the discovery of fraudulent contracts, and the company eventually went out of business.
Brother's been working out a little bit since this incident, Nagisa. Nagisa? It's me.
What?
It's me, Karata-san. I finally found you.
What? What?
Oh, didn't you say you got into trouble at your former agency before? Could it be that Nagisa was the one brother rescued?
It was Nagisa who I saved 3 years ago. And she told me that after she ran away, she immediately went to the nearby police station and came back to the scene. But someone else had already called the police. And by the time they came back, I was being taken away in an ambulance. And they didn't know who I was.
At the time, I wanted to quit the agency. But when I told them, they threatened me about violations and stuff, and I was so scared. So I ran away, but they came after me. And then Kanata-san helped me. If Kanata-san hadn't come to me at the time, I might have not been able to quit the agency, and I might have been filmed in a scary video.
Nagisa!
I couldn't find the person who helped me, but the person who helped me was Kanata-san. I'm sorry. I couldn't thank you properly or apologize to you.
What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you were able to leave the agency. You're okay now, right?
Yes, I'm with a proper firm.
I was wondering if you were okay too. I'm glad to know that now.
Thank you so much. But I'm sorry I left such a mark on you. I'm sorry to you too, Konoha. You don't have to apologize to me. If anything, Big Bro did a great job protecting your beautiful looks and your modeling career.
It kind of annoys me when you say it like that, but that's right, Nagisa.
Yes. I'm really glad I met you.
What did Konoha and Nagisa do after that?
I really like Kanata-san's special negama. I think I like the chicken breast the best. Oh, and pork belly too. Nagi-san and Konoha are really here. It's true that they're regulars here after all. Their legs are so thin. Their faces so small. Oh, I admire them so much.
This is a must for Nagisa fans! Woo! The air. It's so cleansing. Is this heaven? This is a yakitori restaurant. They started to come to the yakitori restaurant more often, posting pictures on social media and mentioning the name of the restaurant in magazine interviews. They also started inviting their model friends, and it started growing a reputation as a delicious yakitori restaurant frequented by popular models. I appreciate it, but you two don't have to be so nice. If it gets out that I'm your brother, it'll tarnish Konoha's image.
What? We're just here to eat delicious yakitori. What's wrong with saying delicious yakitori is delicious? People keep coming back because it's delicious. We just created the opportunity for them to come. Although, I can't understand why Kanata-san and the others are getting along so well.
Well. And by the way, Nagisa's been approaching me a lot since then. I think.
I mean, you've always said you're a negative person, but you're not. That's right. I noticed Kanata-san's charm even before you saved me that time.
A charm, huh? Like being able to grill yakitori?
No, you're kind, caring, easygoing, and always ready to help. And you're my benefactor. This must be fate, right?
Nagisa! You should think about your position. A popular model coming closer to me won't do you any good, right? There are many better looking people out there.
You're worried about me meeting a lot of guys? Don't worry, I'm loyal. Kanata-san is the only one who I'm attracted to. Besides, there are many good things about getting closer to you, Kanata-san. Very well, state it.
You.
I will be happy. My love will give me the pleasure of making you happy, Kanata-san. I can become a family with Konoha-san too. I can spread the word to many people of Kanata-san's amazing skills.
Yeah.
When we get married and have kids, I can save my job and help out with the store while raising them. I'm sure our child will be the cutest thing in the world. Just thinking about what to name it.
Nagisa?
I won't forgive you if you make Nagisa cry, big brother.
Don't go along with it! Nagisa, come back! Come back to reality! I thought I heard good things, but you've gone completely off the rails! The day I give in to Nagisa, a stunningly beautiful and popular model approaching me fiercely, might be near. My name is Koki Sakita. I've been in the clothing industry for 5 years after graduating from college. The president of my company is 2 years older than me. She is extremely strict and scary.
Sakita.
Yes? What would it be?
The proposed page for the new sale is lame. It's hard to see. It doesn't look good. Improve it ASAP.
Yes! I'm sorry. But boss, I think I'm at my limit as an amateur when it comes to making design plans. Shouldn't you ask a professional web designer to do it all?
We outsource as well, but I'll leave the important parts to you, Sakita. It's easier to say it's bad if I ask you to do it. Plus, you're quick to respond and fix things. I'm telling you to do it, so get on to it.
Yes!
First of all, the reason our company's online store grew rapidly is because you did the design, right? You've been in charge for almost 4 years now, and you still call yourself an amateur?
I'm sorry. I entered a clothing company as a new graduate, which had just been launched by President Nito. At that time, this company was still small, and there were times when management was not going well, and we were having a hard time. My colleague who joined the company with me at the time said he didn't feel the company had a future, and he changed jobs. But I respected President Nito, who was making efforts in various ways, and decided to work a little harder here. Then I was put in charge of designing the online store by President Nito. We couldn't afford to outsource to a web designer, so I taught myself how to create an online store. And this online store was a big hit. Now the number of employees has increased considerably, and we've partnered with various brands. I am relied upon as the president's right-hand man, and my trips abroad as a buyer have increased as well. You and President Nito must have known each other for a long time, but you two seem like a queen and a servant. Yes, I've always been the servant character since I was a student. So when I'm in the presence of President Nito, who is a powerful and charismatic person, I reflexively do as told. Which means you two are very compatible, right? Compatible? Are we? I don't know. Apparently, I cannot be promoted from the servant character. It's been that way for a long time now. When I was a student, I was always quiet and only had friends who looked down on me. I was often teased by my classmates and forced to clean and do homework as if I were a servant. Huh? A high school reunion invitation. Mr. Yoshioka's retiring. So that's why they're having a reunion. I am indebted to Mr. Yoshioka, but to be honest, I don't have too many pleasant memories of high school itself. I don't really want to meet many of my classmates. But if I could meet Tsukika Uso... Even though I'm like this, there was actually a girl I liked. Tsukika Uso was a kind girl who always had my back, even though I was always being teased for being a dull person.
Boys, stop teasing Sakita. It's not nice.
What? We're not teasing him, though.
It's not about the intention, but how the other person feels about it. Even if you didn't mean it, Sakita might have been hurt, right?
Okay, let's go home. Thanks, Uso. You saved me.
No problem. Don't worry about it.
It's not like I still like her or anything, but I think I would have had a much harder time in school if it weren't for Uso back then. Alright, I wanted to thank her for those days if I see her again, and I made up my mind to go to the reunion. The day of the reunion arrived. The venue was a restaurant and a hotel, and it was all reserved. Despite everyone looking at me like, who is this guy? I handed a gift to my teacher and then went looking for Uso.
Who are you?
No. And on my way back from the restroom, I finally found someone who looked like Uso. Uso, right? I'm Sakita. Remember me?
Oh, Sakita? Oh, I remember. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. You know, thanks for back then.
Huh? For what?
Remember how you had my back in high school when everyone made fun of me? That made me really happy. So today I thought it would be nice to thank you for that.
What? No way. I'm getting chills.
What?
What? I was the only one who was nice to you, so you liked me? Sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. And honestly, it's annoying.
Oh, I mean, it's not like I still like you or anything, but...
So you did like me back then? Oh, that's rough too. I was just doing that because I thought the guys would like me if I protected the weak guys.
What?
If I could help it, I didn't want to talk to you.
What? The only good memory I had was a lie.
Who do you think you are, you little weed?
What? President? Little weed?
President? Wait, did you just call me a weed?
I did. Like a mass-produced, non-flowering, non-medicinal weed.
What?
President? Why are you here?
I was invited to the reception party. You said it was a reunion today, right? So, did you like this weed girl who's the first to get pulled out during reading?
No. I'd like to forget about that time.
Sakita, you need to be more confident. You're too delicate, which is why a weed girl like that looks down on you.
President.
What do you mean you're the president? I bet it's not much of a company if you're hiring someone like Sakita. The dress must have cost a fortune to rent.
Oh my. You're the one who rented the dress for the reunion, right? I'm guessing you splurged a little on the 30,000 yen one.
What?
I hit the nail on the head, didn't I? I'm sorry, I'm in the clothing business. I can tell what kind of garment it is when I see it.
What? A clothing business?
At that moment, an overseas client spoke to the president in English. It was a business discussion, so I joined in. And I noticed Uso looking at me with a blank stare.
Huh? You can speak English? Sakita, you seem like you're doing really good at your job.
What?
That guy just now is the president of a major overseas clothing retailer, right? I've seen him on TV. You know him? Why don't we talk with just the two of us?
What?
Sakita is a good worker and has a promising future. But he's not a good match for a third-rate, unattractive weed girl like you, so give it up.
You're not the one who gets to decide if we're a good match or not, are you?
Huh. Don't make the weed grow any greener, weed girl. Why would Sakita choose you when he has a flower like me right next to him? Right, Sakita?
Yes!
All right then. If you're done with the reunion, come with me to the reception party.
Yes!
I won't forgive you!
Hey, Sakita! Who's that? She's the president of the company. What? The president of your company? She's so beautiful. Introduce me.
You're a fool. Do you really think I would fall for someone like you? Looks like I've been underestimated. If you want to walk next to me, you have to be as good as a man as Sakita.
If he's a good man, I'm sure I can be a good man too. I'm definitely better at the job than this guy.
I don't know what he was like in school, but he's not the Sakita he was then. Don't make fun of my right-hand man.
After the party was over that day, I was told by President Nito to come to a bar for a drink with her because she was going to give me a lecture.
I'm tired today.
Thank you for your hard work.
I'm really tired. Oh god. Could I show you my true self?
What? Your true self? Yeah, sure.
I'm so embarrassed. Who am I to be so arrogant? Oh, that was bad, right? Right?
What? President Nito, who's always cool and stern like a queen. What got into her? What? Huh? What's wrong?
Sorry. I'm tired, so I turned it off. The stern and cool President Nito's office hours are over.
Turned it off? Closed?
Hey, Sakita. I'm not a strong person from the court either. I'm just armed like that because I'm the boss and I don't want to get undermined at work. Simply put, it's just an act.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, what kind of self you show is important. Just like choosing clothes according to the occasion, your mood, who you want to be with. I'm wearing a character called President Nito. So Sakita, be more imposing. Learn to have an appearance appropriate for President Nito's right-hand man. Don't let those helpless people look down on you.
Yes. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I'm sorry for acting so high and mighty. I'm super embarrassed because I showed Sakita my true self today.
This person is so cute. Although I was surprised. After that, I began to receive frequent texts and calls from my classmates, but they all seemed to be buttering up to me, so I ignored them all. If I had time to correspond with such classmates, I wanted to improve myself more and be of help to President Nito.
Sakita, let's make this upcoming collaboration with the Sekafushi brand a success.
Yes! Oh,
What's wrong?
I'm going on an overseas business trip for a while, but I put rice in the rice cooker and turned on the switch in the morning as usual.
It's incredible how you're such a moron when you're my right-hand man. Do I need to start educating your personal life?
What? I would love to. I learned how to appear opposing when she started educating me in my personal life as well. I naturally became more confident when I tried to act as a suitable right-hand man for President Nito. But that's just my armor, just like the president. So when I'm off duty, we both agonize over the difference between who I act as and who I really am. Wasn't I acting too cool today? Embarrassing.
I was acting too cool to... Embarrassing.
My name is Riku Sakamoto. I love snacks, so I decided to start working at a snack production company. Our company makes one of the most predominant bite-sized chocolates, Sekafushi chocolate.
Hey, Sakamoto-san. Valentine's Day is coming up. You're gonna be busy, huh?
True.
I want to eat your snacks now that you're starting to get busy. Can you make me something again?
Sure. I wanted to make something now that I wanted to take a break too. I'll make something real quick.
What? I want to eat your handmade meal too. Me too.
Oh, really? I guess I can make extra. I really love making snacks too. I always talked about how I made snacks so people around me knew that I liked making snacks. And sometimes I would listen to the requests and make stuff for them. You guys should be more afraid of some amateur making food for you. There are about 30 people at the main corporate office that I work at, and another 20 at a different branch. 70 more at the factory. This man, Tsuteru Chiyoki-san, he's popular of all the people he deals with, and I was honestly jealous of how many chocolates he got for Valentine's Day. However, he was kind of annoying. Is your kitchen clean? Are you washing your hands? You guys aren't worried at all? I don't want to make something that a man made for me. I know some people are afraid of handmade foods. That's why I'm not forcing it down people's throats.
That's true. I asked him to cook. I trust him because he's very diligent. I think Sakamoto-san will be fine too. His desk is always super clean and he never looks dirty.
Ha! I guess you guys don't see it, huh? As you all know, I get a lot of chocolates from women, and sometimes you wouldn't believe the kind of stuff they put in chocolates with a smile on their face. Should I not make it?
What? Oh, ignore him. I want to eat your food. He's a good-looking man, so he's probably got this weird fan base, you know? I don't really think you're the kind of person to do that. Yeah, exactly.
I'll make some when I have time later, okay? I don't feel like making snacks after hearing him talk like that. I kept myself from making more snacks and taking it to work, but around Valentine's Day, women started talking to me.
Sakamoto-san, every time I try to make chocolate at home, it seems to stay mushy. Do you have any tips?
You might have accidentally had water get in while you were trying to melt it.
Ah, that could be it.
If you get water in the chocolate won't freeze up, so make sure you don't get any water in it. Try using the right size container for the hot water.
Thank you. I'll give it a shot. Sakamoto-san, can you teach me a good brownie recipe?
Yeah, sure. I recommend this site.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll give it a shot. Thanks.
Everyone's working hard towards Valentine's. I kept getting asked advice from every single woman around the office. There were a lot of young women around the office, and Tsuteru didn't take a liking to that. Sakamoto-san, are you sure you're alright with all these women asking you for advice about snacks? I feel like there are no female employees in the office that actually view you as a man. I don't mind. I just want to help out. Look at you acting like you don't care. I'm sure you've been making snacks because you wanted attention from more girls, right? But you haven't been getting any chocolate from anyone, right? How sad. I really don't make snacks and desserts for that reason, so I don't mind. I just like making dessert.
Oh, Sakamoto-san. There you are.
Tachibana-san! What's wrong? Did you need me to help you?
Oh, no. I need to talk to Sakamoto-san.
What's up?
Oh, I wanted you to tell me the best Valentine's Day recipe you've got for me.
Huh? You're going to make chocolate this year? You have never given chocolate to anyone, but you're making one this year. So does that mean... No way! I'd love to try!
I thought you didn't like handmade things.
That just depends on the person who's doing the cooking! I would love to eat your handmade chocolate.
I see. Well, anyway, I'd love for you to show me one of your favorite recipes for me to try cooking.
Let me see. I recently found this one, which I really like.
Can you send me the URL?
Yeah, can I have your number so I can text it to you? Oh, I love Tachibana-san's number too!
Sorry, I only exchange my number for people that I want to interact with.
I wonder who she's gonna give her chocolate to. I might be a bit jealous. Maybe. Apparently, Chiyogi-san has feelings for Tachibana-san. She's pretty calm and beautiful, so I'm not surprised. The whole time while he was flirting with her, she remained calm. I thought that she was pretty badass for that. All 6 of the single women came to me for advice a week before Valentine's Day. And then the big day. Sakamoto-san, how many chocolates do you think Chiyoki-san will bring back? I think he had 20 last year, right? I think he'll get more than us, though, at the very least. Huh? He doesn't have any chocolates. And he looks kind of cranky. Huh? Chiyogi-san, do you have too many chocolates that you put in the locker or something? Too many chocolates to carry around? Or maybe you just didn't get a single one. I just didn't match up with anyone yet. I'm sure a lot of women will be waiting for me on my way home. It's so tough being popular, you know? Who gave you that chocolate? Kimura-san and Kudo-san. It's so nice. Hey, Kimura-san, Kudo-san. I'm back, so can I have my chocolate too?
Huh? Sorry. I got chocolate ready for everyone, but I didn't make any for you. You said you didn't like handmade things.
Huh?
Sakamoto-san, do you have a second?
Oh, sure.
This is the recipe that you suggested to me the other day. I think I did pretty good, so I wanted to give it to you.
Really? Whoa, what about me?
Huh? I've only prepared enough for Sakamoto-san.
Why?
I really wanted to give chocolate to Sakamoto-san about every year. But you're really good at cooking and baking, so I figured you wouldn't want my poorly made snacks. I couldn't muster up the courage. I didn't want to give any store-bought chocolate, because our chocolate is the best. But it would be weird to give you chocolate you've already ate time and time again, so... This year, I've made it just for you. I can say with confidence this chocolate is good.
So that means she really likes you? Huh? Really? Wait, hang on, I got it. This is a prank, right? While I was out, you guys planned this to surprise me, right? You're gonna make me jealous, then hand me the chocolates later. I figured it out already, though. You're actually going to get the chocolate to me, right?
What? Can you stop being delusional? You really thought that you were going to get chocolate this year? I don't believe it. You already forgot what you did last year?
Last year?
You threw away the chocolate that I gave you on your way home last year! Not just me. You threw away all the chocolate, didn't you?
Wow, that's rude. What are you talking about?
It's from last year, but all the female employees heard her story and went to check. We all went to check and gave it back to the gifters, too.
How could you do that? You work at a chocolate company and you threw away chocolate like that? I can't believe it! What are you going to do? You don't know what's in those chocolates! I can't even eat that much store-bought chocolate! Then how about you just turn down the offer? The number of chocolates I get leads to my status as a man! I can't turn it down! Chiyogi-kun. Oh, hey there, boss. Our company makes great chocolates for customers. And you did what? How dare you? I don't forgive you either. All of my employees love chocolate. Apparently you don't. Please forgive me! Every male employee received chocolate this year, but Chiyogi-san didn't get chocolates from anyone. Even the clients and customers found out about his deeds, and they didn't give him any chocolate either. On top of that, he was scolded by the CEO, and he had a very bitter Valentine. I was invited out by Tachibana-san for dinner that night. She asked me out again, and I spent a sweet Valentine's with her. After we started dating, Chiyogi-san started to go to a cooking class. Apparently, he changed his logic and thinks that men who can cook sweets are where all his hype is now. How is it? It's better than Sakamoto-san's, right?
Nope. His is absolutely hands down way better.
Sakamoto-kun! I'm gonna put up the in-house recipe for making white chocolate, and I wanted your help to record how to cook it. Of course! Great! Tachibana-san, you help too! It would look great with a good-looking couple making it.
Understood, sir. Don't spill things because you're getting busy ogling me like you did when we cooked at home.
I know! She seems like a cool girl, but she's a little sweet too. I really am obsessed with her, just like I am with chocolate. My name is Haruto Okazaki. I work at a small company that designs packages for goods.
Oh, you're finally off work, Haruto-san. Great job today.
The CEO's daughter's been coming on to me recently, and I've been getting annoyed by that. Wada-san.
Oh, come on. Don't call me by my last name. Call me Dadako.
No, I think that's a little too casual. You're the daughter of the CEO.
Don't worry about that. I want to get along with you more.
Dang. Our company isn't too big, and the CEO is a strong leader. The other day, we all went out on a company getaway, and no, we weren't allowed to say no. Hidako-san went too, but I thought she was just talking to me because I sat next to her. Then she apparently fell for me. She always stays and waits in front of the company after work now. Honestly, she's not my type. I don't think we have any chemistry, and I don't know how to tell her no.
Haruto-san, I actually have something I want help with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so can I talk to you about it? Can't you stay with me tonight? I don't want to go home.
Yeah, I am seriously not good at this kind of woman. I'm sorry. I had to take care of something tonight, so I'm gonna head out.
But...
I wanted her to catch the hint, but... one day...
Haruto-san!
Huh? What? Yes?
Let me tell you how I feel. I like you.
She just asked me out. I'm sorry. I'm happy that you like me, but I can't say the feelings are mutual. I hope she understands.
I'm never going to forgive you.
Huh?
You're gonna find out what happens when you reject me!
What? This is why I don't like women like that. But I headed back to work the next day. Work is work, so there's no way the CEO would treat me any differently, right? Right? Do you know why you were called up by me? No, sir. You rejected Dadako-chan, right? She told me all about it. She wouldn't eat last night and didn't eat her favorite pudding. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess she ate everything else, though? Anyone that makes her cry is my enemy! Sir, if I may, can we please separate private life from work life? This was ridiculous, but after that, I became isolated at work. The other employees also didn't want to hang around with me because they didn't want the CEO breathing down their necks too.
You alright, Okazaki-kun?
The only person that would talk to me was Saikawa-san, who worked here before me. I'm not really okay, but I don't know if you should talk to me. The CEO might start hating you.
I don't really care about those kinds of things, so don't worry about it.
Saikawa-san is the most capable designer at our company. She's won several contests with her design. I love her designs the most out of all designs, and I respect her the most as well. Most of the big jobs that the company takes on are only made possible by her work. Man, you don't have to worry about the CEO when you're as good as you are, huh? If only I was good too. Then I wouldn't be treated like this.
I think you're still learning, right? You're still so much better than when you started. You've still got a lot of room to grow. Besides, there's another reason I'm not afraid of the CEO.
That night, I went out for drinks with Saikawa-san.
Pretty rough that Dadako-chan liked you, huh? You're kind, so I can kind of see why someone would fall for you.
You know Dadako-san personally?
I mean, I'm technically the CEO's distant relative. Dadako is my cousin. She's always been pretty selfish, but she hasn't grown out of it, you know? I don't like dealing with her.
What? A relative of the CEO? I didn't know that!
Yeah, my father is the CEO's brother. My dad also runs a big design company. You know Sekafushi Factory?
Of course! But then why are you at this company? If you're as good as you are, you could work at your father's company, right?
The CEO of our company asked my father for a good designer. Practically begged him. Apparently, the sales aren't doing too good. So that's why I said I'd come help for a limited amount of time.
Huh. Then you're gonna go back to Sekafushi Factory eventually?
Yeah.
But I was gonna study under you because as much as I hate this CEO, I need to take care of this job. If you're leaving, I might quit too.
You want to quit with me? And come to Sekafushi Factory?
Huh?
You're hardworking and you've got skills. I've seen how you worked, so I can recommend you. If I say I trust your skills, I'm sure he'll be glad to hire you. How about you quit around the same time I leave, huh?
Are you serious? I would love that.
I don't think it's worth you not being able to develop your skills because of the CEO and Dadako. I'll talk about this to my dad about it too. I'm sure he'll be furious. My dad hates when people bring drama into the workplace. All right, we've got 2 more months. You just have to tell the CEO that you're leaving in a month or else he's gonna complain.
Thank you so much! I'm gonna work so hard to repay you for this!
Well, then let's work hard so that he regrets ever letting you leave the company, huh?
Absolutely!
Great, let's do this.
As per her suggestion, we worked hard for the next 2 months. Of course, we worked late every day. She accepted all kinds of jobs and kept tossing things my way that she couldn't finish. The other employees were on their toes as well. There was a dramatic increase in revenue over the last 2 months, more than ever before. Thank you for everything, sir. We're doing so good now, and you're gonna leave? If you stay here, you'll be able to work on jobs that you have never dreamed of. I'm not gonna give you your job just because you begged, though. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stay. This is a great opportunity for you. Good luck. You're such a sore loser. We're gonna do great. We're gonna be bigger than Sekafushi Factory real soon. He was laughing till the very end. I wonder if he was laughing before he was drowning in work orders and couldn't submit anything on time. It made sense. In the 2 months period that Saikawa-san and I worked, we were basically taking on over half of all the jobs available. Once we left, there was no way that the remaining employees had the capacity to handle what we left behind. A lot of the submissions were slapped with a return to sender sticker, and the company reputation tanked. The CEO was furious about this and took it out on the employees. Before you knew it, people started hearing rumors of how the designer was asked out by the CEO's daughter, and since she was rejected, he was bullying him, which caused the designer to leave. Apparently people know about you and my daughter coming back to my company as well. His quality apparently tanked. Honestly, everyone is basically pointing and laughing at him. I see. I'm sorry for causing problems with my arrival. Oh, I don't mind at all. If anything, a lot of companies have been asking for more designs because they know you're here now. All his clients are coming to me, so business is booming.
Yeah, so don't worry about it, all right?
Ma'am, you suggested working as hard as we did because you figured this would happen 2 months ago.
Sort of. But I also wanted to show the guy what was what. Also, I was curious about how hard you could work, you know?
You're the best.
Thanks. I plan to stay this way, so stick around.
Of course. Afterwards, my old company went under, and Saikawa-san invited several designers that lost their job as a result to Sekafushi Factory. When I realized she was worried about other employees as well, I thought that I really liked her. I asked out Saikawa-san and she gladly accepted. I work hard every day doing things that I love with people I love. My name is Kaito Kuratani. I don't have a father, but my mother remarried when I was 13. And that's how I ended up with a stepsister who was 7 years older than me.
Kaito, huh? Let's get along. I'm going to be leaving the house as soon as I graduate, though, so don't worry too much.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to be so formal, but whatever. Do what you like.
Okay. Naoko-san was a cool and quiet person. She was quite older than me, so she wasn't exactly all over me or anything like that. But when I'm struggling, she'd quietly help. I loved how calm and kind she was, and before I knew it, I was in love with her.
Congrats on your new job now, Ko-chan.
Thank you, Mom.
It's pretty incredible that you got your job this quickly, huh?
I mean, I was just lucky, you know? I'm going to do my best to take care of you guys, so you guys look forward to that, huh?
She's gonna be leaving the house soon. But I like her. I can't tell her that, though. There's no way that a stepbrother who's 7 years younger than you is your romantic partner. I kept the romance to myself and saw her off as she left the house. However, when I was a senior in junior high, my parents passed. I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything. I just let you handle everything.
Don't worry about it. I'm proud of you for showing up to say your goodbyes. Mom and Dad are both proud of you. So, you're still technically a minor. Your auntie is saying that she'll take you in. What do you want to do?
My auntie? I'm like Mom's sister?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have a choice, do I?
No, you have another option. You can come over to my house. You snore loudly and you're shy, so you're probably going to be hard-pressed to relax at relatives' house. You probably wanted to give up on college too, right?
I mean...
You need to go to college. I'll do something about it, okay? Leave it to Sis.
But we're not related.
It's all right. We're siblings.
She handled the paperwork to become my guardian. At the time, there was a man that she was thinking about marriage with, but they split. I learned that it was over taking me in or not. I was upset. No! Don't break up with him! I'll go somewhere else! You wanted to marry him, right?
Where are you gonna go then? You just stay here.
But...
There are so many people that I can marry. You're my only sibling, so stop saying that.
Naoko-san. After I started college, I worked as hard as I possibly could. After graduating college, I was going to work my butt off to repay Naoko-san. I didn't give up on my part-time job or studies. I gave $700 to Naoko-san every month and paid for my own lunch and commuting fees. Here's this month's.
Thanks, but how about you quit this and cut back on your work, huh? Make a little you time. I have some money that Mom and Dad left behind, so you really don't need to be paying me. It's fine.
I can't have you handle everything. I'm going to give you back the money for tuition, too.
Why are you so stubborn? Don't worry about the rest of it, okay? If you want to make me happy, you focus on your studies and work hard so you can work wherever you want.
I still liked her. I'm sure she started to realize it by this point.
Congratulations on your graduation. That's so you can wear it in your workplace.
Thank you, Naoko-san. I didn't tell her my feelings because I knew she liked someone.
I'm glad you were able to find a job at a nice company. It's a great company, so your future is safe.
It's because you let me go to college. Really, thank you. Once I'm able to live on my own, I'll leave the house.
Yeah, here, take this too.
Huh? What is this?
It's all the money you've been putting into the house. I saved it so you could use it for your life.
Why didn't you touch my money for 4 years?
I figured it would be a great surprise. I'm so glad you actually were surprised.
Ugh, dang it. I love it. This is so sweet. I'm going to work so hard. So you find your own happiness too, right? There's a person at work that you're interested in, right?
You knew about that?
Yeah, I heard you calling him in the middle of the night. Is he a good guy?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He helped out a lot with you.
Introduce us sometime. I decided to move away when I started my job. If I were around, then Naoko-san could never marry. Thank you so much, sis. I finally called her sis for the first time.
Hey, it's starting.
Huh? Naoko-san?
No, I'm Naoko-san's husband's sister. I'm Sana.
Oh, sorry about that, Sana-san. I was half asleep.
Were you dreaming about your sis or something?
Yeah, I feel like I was dreaming. Today is Naoko-san's wedding. She married someone from her workplace. He supported her while I was living with Naoko-san. And he took care of me as if I was his brother. Her husband considered the fact that our parents were gone, so they had a small wedding in Hawaii with relatives only. Wow. Right? Whoa, Hiroki-san! What did you think about your stepsister and her wedding dress, huh? Pretty crazy. Really? I'm jealous of the man marrying her. So, have you come to terms with being rejected by Naoko? Are you sure I should read a love letter to my sister at your wedding? If I suddenly had a beautiful sister appear out of nowhere like that, I'd probably fall for her too. But I'm the winner here. I gotta let you do your part as the loser. You're seriously so kind. And you call me brother from today, huh? Hiroki-san was such a great guy. He noticed that I liked her and accepted it in stride. He suggested to me that read the love letter at the wedding. I cannot win against this man. That's why I'm okay with losing.
All right. Next, we've got Kaito, the younger brother of the bride, reading a letter to Naoko. Are you ready, Kaito-san?
I am. Naoko, congratulations on your marriage. When I was 13, my parents got remarried and I ended up with a beautiful sister. I fell for you immediately. We were so far apart in age, so I figured that you wouldn't take it serious, so I kept it to myself. After my parents passed, you even took me in, although we weren't biologically related. I've always liked you since, but I really can't express the amount of love I have for you. I have the most appreciation and respect for you. I want you to be the happiest woman in the world. Hiroki-san! Yo, what's up? You make sure she's the happiest woman in the world. Please take great care of her. You got it. After the wedding, Naoko-san came to talk to me.
Kaito, thank you about today. I'm sorry I couldn't really reciprocate. I noticed for a while, but I just pretended I didn't notice. Sorry.
It's all right. We didn't do anything wrong, I think. You're going to be happy with Hiroki-san. I'm sure I'll find someone else too. And here, use this for the down payment for your new house or something.
Wait, this is... You're stupid. You need to meet someone and marry her already. It's wasteful for you to stay single.
Yeah, I'll find someone. And then, it's all over.
There you are, Kaito. Wait, what? Are you crying?
I'm sorry. I'm detoxing now.
I really loved your letter during the wedding. Can we talk a little more? And if possible, I'd like to make this into a manga. I'm actually a writer.
Huh? Manga? You're gonna write a story about my 12 years of liking someone? That's kinda lame.
Not at all. You kept your feelings tucked away, but took care of them. It's very beautiful.
Thank you. Alright then, I guess I'll tell you the story of how I ended up losing after 12 years. That night, I told Sana-san everything from start to finish. I started crying, but for some reason, Sana-san was also crying. I was able to really feel satisfied telling my story to Sana-san because she listened. 1 year later,
Kaito-kun, your story worked. It's going to be a weekly story on the internet.
I currently go out with Sana-san after I finally got over Naoko-san. Really? That was a lot sooner than I thought.
A lot of people really liked it and wanted a series. I'm gonna make it the best story that I've ever worked on, so don't worry.
Yeah. If possible, I'd love for you to add the part where the sister's husband's younger sister saved the main character.
I think I'm gonna write all the way up to the part where the sister's husband's sister and the main character get married.
Guess we gotta get married quickly, huh? Naoko-san said that I needed to hurry up and find someone, but who knew that the person of my dreams was so close to me?
Just so you know, you're not allowed to compare me to someone like your sister after we get married, okay?
I won't compare you two. It's my sister and the love of my life. I got together with Sana-san thanks to my sister. I am most thankful and respect her very much. I'm going to make her the happiest woman in the universe.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.